The Heroes Day episodes are going to be manic. Hey everyone, it's Miracula1416 here, and I just wanted to have a very casual video just discussing what might happen in the Heroes Day episodes. A couple of weeks ago, we got a list of release dates for new Miraculous episodes from the French broadcaster RTS, one of which was Catalyst. Catalyst is the first part of Heroes Day, which is the Season 2 finale special. Natalie gets akumatized into Catalyst, whose power is to create multiple red akumas to akumatize multiple supervillains. I want to know if the negative emotions aspect of a regular akumatization would affect Catalyst's akumatizations. We're going to see a lot of villains, and I assume that all the villains in both Heroes Day posters are going to appear. The synopsis for the Heroes Day episodes is quite a long one. It's the Day of Heroes in Paris, and everyone must prepare a good action for others. Bogged by her activities by Ladybug, Marinette didn't have time to prepare hers. For fear of disappointing her friends by announcing that she hasn't prepared anything, Marinette lies to them and finds herself quickly overcome by her own lie. Her nightmare is just beginning. Hawkmoth has akumatized his assistant Natalie into Catalyst, a supervillain that will allow him to put into action the plan that he's been concocting for a long time that will finally make it possible to defeat Ladybug and Cat Noir. Our main 5 heroes will be a significant part in Heroes Day. Will Master Fu give the Miraculouses to Alia, Nino and Chloe? Will he give them permanently or just temporarily? Will Ladybug give them out? We'll also see the new villain, Mayura. She is far superior than Hawkmoth, and in comparison, she makes him look like a baby. Who is Mayura? In the past, I've been in Team Emily is Mayura, but since Hawkmoth's plan is to bring Emily back from whatever state she's in, it's more likely for Natalie to be Mayura. Also, why would Mayura be helping Hawkmoth if she was Emily? I mean, Emily would be alive if she was Mayura, and then Hawkmoth would have no need to go after the Miraculous. Mayura's costume is quite elegant. Her hair is in an updo, and she has a small hair accessory which is shaped like the end of a peacock feather, with a small veil over her right eye. Her collar is black and fuzzy, and her blue dress goes all the way down to the floor. She also has a fan made out of peacock feathers and another peacock feather separate. Maybe this could be her weapon? Her Kwami is Dusu, and as seen in a picture released in a Comic-Con, we know that Dusu is very emotional. Mayura will appear in her own episode, also called Mayura, and this is the second part of Heroes Day in the final episode of Season 2. I think that Catalyst won't be deakumatized until the last section of Mayura. I think that Mayura will only appear during the last 5 minutes of her episodes. She might only even appear for 30 seconds and say something like, "Hello, Hawkmoth." I'm not sure about what Mayura's powers could be, but peacocks symbolize vanity, elegance, and also resurrection. Could this be linked to how Gabriel is trying to resurrect or restore Emily back to her full health? Let's talk about the mass of villains our heroes will have to fight and how manic it will be. I'm going to list all the villains that appear on both Heroes Day posters. This doesn't necessarily mean that they're all going to appear in the Heroes Day episodes, but they're definitely on the posters. The list of these villains is taken from the Miraculous Ladybug wiki, which I'll link in the description for you. We're probably going to see Stormyweather, the Pharaoh, Volpina, Princess Fragrance, Reflector, Horrificator, Guitar Villain, Darkblade, Prime Queen, Despair Bear, Riposte, Bifana, Dark Owl, Glaciator, Gorzilla, Troublemaker, Siren, Anansi, Style Queen, Maledictor, and of course, Catalyst. It'll be quite difficult for only 5 heroes to defeat about, I think, 21 villains, especially with all the chaos they can cause with all their different powers. Quick question. If they defeat Catalyst, Do they defeat all of the villains that she's created? I also thought about something earlier. If Natalie is Miura, why and how? The only reasons that I can think of for why is that maybe she feels as if she let Gabriel down by failing as Catalyst and decides to help him or totally take control of what he's doing. Maybe she just has a better plan than Gabriel, or maybe she just wants to get the whole harassing 14-year-olds for some jewelry along with causing chaos in the entire city so that I can get my wife back from whatever state she is in situation over with. Another theory is that Natalie was Emily's best or close friend and that she misses her as much as Gabriel does, so she helps him with the process of taking the Ladybug and Black Cat Miraculouses. Now we need to talk about how she'll get the Peacock Miraculous. Natalie knows about the safe behind the painting of Emily, which contains the Peacock Miraculous. She might not necessarily know that it is a miraculous, but Gabriel might have explained something to her, so there's a possibility she knows something about the miraculous. Enough about Miura. Let's talk about what could go on between our heroes. Will the big reveal happen? For Ladybug and Cat Noir, I think, personally, no. As with Rosa, it's far too soon for the big reveal. But with Carapace and Rena Rouge, maybe. Alia pretty much knows that Nino is Carapace, so it would be nice if Nino knew that Alia was Rena too. We're probably going to see some of the Love Squad 2.0, which is basically Alia, Nino, Rena Rouge, and Carapace. Technically it's a love hexagon, when taking into account that they have akumatized alter egos, but that would just make everything confusing. And of course, everyone knows that Chloe's Queen Bee. At first, Master Fu might be a bit reluctant about letting 5 Hero Miraculouses be in use simultaneously. We might get to know more about him from this. We might get some more insight on how Master Fu lost the Miraculous. Hopefully we'll get to know more about Emily and her state. We'll get to know more about Natalie, or whoever Miura is, and maybe even meet Dusu. I don't know anything for sure. I'm only here to make theories. All I know is that Heroes Day will be chaotic. Hopefully it will be packed full of lore, plot, action, character development, and ships. Catalyst is out on the 21st of October, which is tomorrow, broadcasted by RTS in the French dub at the French local time of 17 minutes past 10 AM. I'm not 100% sure for release dates for Miura, but it should be out on either the 27th, 28th, or 29th of October. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more Miraculous themed videos. Bug out!